Alright, I apologize for not having actual footage of what is the rebuild process, but hopefully my instructions are clear enough for you guys. So without further ado, here's the video. Alright, so in your little rebuild kit, you're going to have this little spring mechanism right here. This goes internally within the system. There's going to be a little pivot ball in here right by my fingertips. Also, there's going to be this little pin that you have to pop out. I just touched it. But this is the little pivot ball that I was talking about. Is right in there. So this is the nut. You don't need to mess with any of that. Within here, here's your little lock ring. You're going to need to find a way to get that out. I just used a fork, to be honest. Pushed it in there and popped it out. Wasn't too difficult. But that's pretty much it to the rebuild. Alright, so I brought up this picture so I can further help explain myself to make sure that there's no confusion within the video. Yes, some of this will be repetitive, but I just want to make sure that everyone understands exactly what they're going to be doing. Alright, so the process to remove the master clutch cylinder is going to be this bolt right here, and then the same bolt on the other side. You're going to go inside of your car right by your clutch pedal. You're going to unscrew those two. It's going to be a 12mm nut, and you're going to take those off. After that, you're going to have a little pin that slides from in here, like here, and then you're going to have a cotter pin. You're going to pop out the cotter pin, take out the nut, and then you're going to go to the outside of the vehicle underneath your hood. In here is going to be your clutch fluid hard line. You're going to take that out. I'm not sure the exact size. I had to use a crescent wrench on that one. I believe it is either like a 8 or a 10. But you're going to take that out, and then here is going to be your hose going to your reservoir, and you're just going to pop that hose off, and then you are free to remove the clutch master cylinder from your vehicle. So after you get that out, in here there is going to be a little silver pin. You're going to tap that out with something that fits. Just put it on the rim of the little metal pin in there and tap it out until it comes out. You're going to take off this system right here, your little reservoir line. You're going to take that off, and then you are going to remove, there's a little pin in here. I actually used a fork to stick in there. Just get something slim that you're able to hook onto it, like an O-ring picker or something would work great. So you pull it up and snap that out. At that point, you are able to remove this here rod. This is your clutch master adjustment rod. You're going to be able to remove that. After that is removed, you are going to be able to then take out this spring right here. Let me get a different color. You're going to be able to take out this mechanism. So on your rebuild kit, if you buy one from Nissan, you're going to have this in there. You're going to have a new little pin, and you're going to have this little foam piece that wraps around here. So remove the old pin. This is the old one. Obviously, it's dirty. I already assembled it. So you're going to remove the old one, put the new one in the exact same direction. There's a little pivot ball here, and then there's a little divot on top of this, so it is clear where it goes. You're going to slide that all back in. You're going to put this back on, and then you're going to have to find a way to put the lock ring back in. I just pushed this part against my stomach and then forced the lock ring back in, make sure it seated well, and then I put back on this foam piece right there. And after you put that back on, you go out to your vehicle and you repeat every step in reverse. So you're going to just slide this in, attach your line here, and you're going to go in the vehicle. You are going to put that pin in and these two nuts, and then you should be good. Also, hint here, make sure that this piece right here is all the way back so it can fully press the pistons for the bleeding process, which I'll also make a video in case you are a little confused of that process. Thanks again, and I'll see you later.